Yes, we have completed question number 1 from work exercise 7, as I have told you yesterday in live class that you have to write number 1 in the book. But question number 2 you will be writing in the copy. Here we have to convert the decimal into fraction, then we have to multiply. It was explained yesterday. Once again I am saying you, it is given 7.94 into 10. So this 7.94 will be writing as a fraction. So it will be 794 by 100, because for decimal we are giving 1. For 2 digit we have given 2 zeros into 10. 1 0 is cancelled. So the answer would be 79.4. Because after 1 digit we have to place decimal. So 4 after 4 we will place decimal. You see number C. It is given 7.34 into 100. So this 7.34 could be written as a fraction. 734 by 100 into 100. So the zeros are cancelled. So the answer would be 734. Look at question number D. It is 3.811 into 100. So the same thing, 3.811 would be written as fraction. So it will be 3811, then for decimal 1, for 3 digits 3 zeros into 100. 2 zeros are cancelled. So the answer would be 381.1. Then look at number F. It is given 9.2 into 10, or we'll be writing 92 by 10 into 10. Zeros are cancelled, so the answer is 92. Then number I, you can see 164.6 into 1000, or we'll be writing 164 then 6 by 10 into 1000. 1 0 is cancelled. So the answer will be 1646. We have 2 zeros as a numerator. So that will be included with the number. This is question number I. Then the last one, J. It is 4.98 into 1000. We are going to write it as a fraction. 498 by 100 into 1000. Zeros are cancelled. So the answer will be 4980. This is for question number 2. I have done 6 sums and you are having 10 sums. So 4 sums are not done. You have to do those 4 sums as well as this 6 sums. Okay. You write one after another this 6 sum and the 4 sum afterward. Or if you want to continue along with this, you can continue. It's up to you. I have no problem. If you want to continue serial wise, you can. If you want to write this 6 first, then the leftover 4s, no problem. It's up to you. Now, question number 3, it says, look at the multiplier and product carefully. Then fill in the multiplicand. Here they have asked you, recall the rule of shifting the decimal point. Now you can see the product is given and multiplier is given. So product is the answer after shifted the decimal. Already we have shifted, so the answer we have. So what we are going to do? We are going to write decimal that many steps before. Just see. Dash is multiplied with 10. So the answer is 58.16. So means after shifting one step, we have 58.6. So the multiplier would be one step before, then it would be 5.816, because when we are multiplying with 10, it is shifting one step. So it is after 8. So in multiplicand, it was after 5. Number B. Oh, this is number B only. Number C. Into 100. After shifting the decimal comes after 723. So before 2 step, where would be the decimal? 7.238. So when we multiply, it is shifted to 723 point. T dash into 10 is equal to 0.5. So after shifting the decimal, it is here. So question was 0.05. So after one digit it is shifted. It has come after 0.5. Just one step before or two steps before, how many zeros we have? That many steps before we have to put decimal for multiplicand. Now dash multiplied with 100 is equal to 153.7. So before two digit, where will be the decimal? 1.537. F dash into 1000 is equal to 6498. Means the decimal is here, is it? So they have not included the decimal. Now 3 steps before 1, 2, 3 zeros we have. So from right side we'll count 3 steps. 1, 2, 3. So the decimal would be after 6. So after shifted the decimal, we get this. G dash into 100 is equal to 2.8. So 2 zeros, 2 steps before, multiplicand will be 0.28. H dash into 100 is equal to 461.4. So 2 steps before, it will be 4.614 multiplied with 100. So the answer is 461.4. This is question number work exercise 7 done. Now we have a work exercise 8. Here you have to find the product by multiplying in steps. So it's the same thing as we have done. Work exercise 8, question number 1 will be doing. 2 will do next day. One, it is given 4.3 into 1.35. So we'll write 4.3, multiply with 1.35. 5 3s are 15, 5 4s are 20 and 1 21. 3 3s are 9, 3 4s are 12. Then 1 3s are 3, 1 4s are 4. You can see I have not used decimal anywhere here. Now I'll be adding it. 5, 9 plus 1 10, 4 3 7 and 1 8, 4 and 1 5. Now in the product we have to place decimal. How to place decimal? We have how many digits after decimal in total? 1, 2 and 1. 3 digits. See, again once I am saying, we have to count all the digits after decimal. 1, 2, 3. So we have to place decimal after 3 digits. 1, 2, 3 from right side. So the answer will be 5.805. Look at question number E. It is 4.514 multiply with 3.8. We'll write 4.514 into 3.8. We are writing in the question, but we are not using in the step anywhere. Only the answer will use the decimal. 8 4s are 32, 8 1s are 8 and 3 11, 8 5s are 40 and 1 41, 8 4s are 32 and 4 36. Now 3 4s are 12, 3 1s are 3 and 1 4, 3 5s are 15, 3 4s are 12 and 1 13. Now we'll add it up. 2, 3, 5, 11, 7, 1. So the answer, after how many digits we have to place decimal? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So the answer will be 17.1532. This one's answer will be 5.805. So you have to complete question number 1. In this way, you have to do, and you have to complete question number 1. And if there is any doubt, you can ask me in comment box. Complete. Next day, I will be sending you the next video. Question number 2. Complete question number 1. Work exercise 8. Next day, I will be sending you the video for question number 2. If there is a doubt, you can ask me in comment box. Thank you, dears.